my friends. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. It's Console Carrie here, bringing you another episode of Animal Crossing, my favorite game. We are on the island of Folklore. Wait a minute, Carrie. Didn't you say you were going to blow up Folklore? Didn't you just yesterday put out a video, Farewell to Folklore? Yes, I did. Calm down. I'm about to blow this island up. But I thought to describe our new adventure and direction, it would be easier with a map. So, what are we doing? Well, I was watching my kindred spirit. It's me, Carolee. And she created a method called the 20-acre decorators method. And I loved that. It takes the decisions out of locating items. So how does it work? Well, this is how it's going to work for me. I've made the 20-acre layout method, so it's more focused on layout. We're starting from the beginning. So you have a die. You've got 5 squares across the island, 4 squares down in the grass area. That's 20 acres. You roll the dice twice. The number across and the number going down, where those intersect, that's your assigned acre. So who gets an assignment? I do. All residents do, in fact. All buildings, all NPCs, all flowers. So it really will include some decorating too. Except for one. Resident services. It will not get the dice rolled because we're going to roll the island instead. So we want a perfect island that has resident services and the plaza enclosed in 1 acre, and that will be its assigned acre. So let's get started. Let's do this. So how do we do this? We have to remember how to blow up. There is a part B to this adventure, but we're going to save that for another video. Today we're just talking about locating items. And I'm also hoping to have roses as the native flower. And I think that only happens, it starts being in season in May. So we're going to start this island in May. We are going to do minimal time traveling as we go along. There may be some times that we need to, but we're going to try not to. So we're going to say May. And then we'll go ahead and close this. We'll go to settings, system. Am I in the right spot, you guys? No. Data management. I forget how to do it every time. It's not save cloud, it's delete save data. So here it is, our hard work for 6 months or so. 222 megabytes. Let's have a moment of silence. All right, we're deleting. Oh, this is so painful. And I'm going to regret it. But I realized that I can take my ideas with me, so it's all good. And boom! Oh, are you sure? Oh, they just love to torture you, don't they? Yes, I'm sure. I love this new adventure. I'm doing it. Oh, and it's gone. Just like that. Well, you guys, we did it. We found an island where resident services is enclosed inside 1 acre. So our resident services on our new island, new adventure, is C3. As you can see in the lower right corner, our map is pretty simple, so I think it will work well with our game of the 20-acre layout method. Now let's take a look around. We reached our goal of having a native flower of roses. You can see those yellow roses up there on the cliff. Walk down the river. We've got a nice waterfall here. Apples are our fruit. Lots of weeds to pick. And then here's our west outlet. We walk down the beach and we run into this huge rock platform. Pretty excited about this. Very similar to what we had on Folklore. And this beach is pretty wide, and as we come around this bend, it's huge. We'll have lots of room when we need it. Here's the airport. It's yellow. It wasn't a criteria what color the airport is, so we've had yellow before, so that's a little disappointing, but it's okay. Here's a little pond. We've got lots of room for an entrance in front of the airport. Here is our first starter villager, Faith. So we get a crack at getting Faith's picture again. And then our second villager is Buck. I don't care for the horses, but it doesn't matter. Villagers come and go. Here is the other outlet. It is a south outlet. So I think that's it. That's a tour of the island. Our next task is to get our assignment acre, and we do that by rolling a die 3 times. We don't have an in-game die yet, so I used rolladie.net, and we got the numbers 3, 4, and 2. So 3 is 3 across from the left, and 4 down. So that would be right in front of resident services. And then the 2 represents the middle. So 1 would be the left, 2 would be the middle, 3 would be the right. So let's go ahead and head over there. We don't have any pathing to mark things, so we're just gonna have to make an estimate. Oh, and of course, my horse is in that quadrant too, but he doesn't get to decide. So we can adjust things later. So wow, my house is right in front of resident services. So I have to stick with the middle, but it could be the bottom middle. How far down is up to me. That's gonna mean my flower garden will be behind my house. Not ideal, but this is the game. Alright, so I'm just gonna eyeball it, and eventually I'll make it exactly in the middle. This has to be kind of an estimate. So what it's looking like is about right here. It doesn't have. What's gonna happen if I do it right where he's standing? It's gonna make him move, right? So this is kind of a nice spot surrounded by trees. Alright, we're gonna do this. set up my tent, and I've been assigned a quadrant. And in the interest of not being right in front of resident surfaces, I chose to go to the bottom of my anchor, but still keeping with the middle. Alright, so next step is to help our starter villagers. So we'll have to come up with numbers, roll the dice, and come up with numbers. So Faith was on the left side, so she is going to be assigned villager number 1. So she gets to get help late, or now. Wait, I got it, don't tell me. You're Carrie, right? See, I told you I had it. I'm Faith. I gotta tell you, I'm excited to do this whole island thing. Aloha. You already found a good spot, huh? I was trying to just feel for the best spot, but I was having trouble because every spot feels like the best one. That's why we're playing our game, Faith. I couldn't just sit here thinking it over forever, so I grabbed a stick and threw it, and here's where I landed. So now this is my spot. Okay, I know there's only so far I could throw a stick. But I'm liking this. Well, according to the rules, to Carrie's layout method, I'll find you a spot. Oh, for real? You pick a spot for me? You do that for someone you just met? Oh yeah, we just met. Give me your tent, Faith. Alright, I'm going to pick out that spot. Well, I'm going to roll the dice and see what we get for Faith. So, bad news for Faith. We rolled the dice and it was a 3, a 1, and a 2. So that puts Faith in 3A, which we do not have access to. It is on the other side of the river. So until we get a halting pole or a diving suit, we cannot place Faith. So, what do? We go to plan B, which is she goes into a temporary holding pattern on the beach. So, I kind of like to have them close by. I think Faith is going to be over here. Imagine it. I'm getting it's good to have your villagers close by anyways. So this is Faith's spot for now. Until we can access her assigned acre. So how are we going to remember that? Well, I have a chart that I'm using and to keep track of everything. And at the end of the video, I'll show you that chart. You can make a chart of your own. It's not really something that is like you can print it. It's kind of big because it's got 2 parts to it. I'll keep working on that. But if you have Google Docs and you want my chart, we could work something out. Just let me know in the comments. Alright, so what's our next task? The next task is to go help Buck. Now Buck was here. Did we kill him? We gotta find Buck. It must have moved him somewhere else. Forced him to pick another spot. Oh, there's Buck. Alright. Hey, Buck. You already set up your tent, eh? I'm still trying to find the perfect spot. I'll be doing some serious cardio. Oh, he must be a jock. So, it's gotta have lots of fresh air. Well, that's pretty much any spot I pick. I think this spot will do the trick, but I don't know. What do you think, Carrie? I'll find you a spot. You'll help me find a sweet spot to put this tent? Seriously? Wow, we just met and you're already doing some heavy lifting on our friendship. That's how I roll, Buck. Okay then, can't wait to see the epic spot you picked for me. Ooh, the pressure. Alright, so we're gonna roll the dice for Buck. Find his assigned acre. So, we rolled the dice for Buck, and it is 131, which puts Buck in 1C, and we can actually place him. It'll be a middle placement. So 1C, he's going to be over here by the river. Imagine. I think that this is a good spot. It's pretty close to the middle and has trees around it. Let's do this. Alright, Buck has a spot. Everyone's got a spot. Now we gotta go back to the plaza. So this whole roll the dice thing, this is just for locating things. We're still gonna play the game, do the gameplay, do our dailies. So let's see what's next. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you all found just the right spots to set up your new homes. Of course, you can sleep on it. That taken care of, let's move on to more serious business. Like throwing a party. When parties are serious. We need a few supplies, of course. Since we'll all be living here, this will be a good test of our teamwork. Let's see. Timmy, Faith, and Tommy and Buck can set up things here at the plaza. And Carrie and I can gather firewood and put perhaps a snack. Of course, I gotta do all the legwork. By we, you mean me, Tom. Alright, let's see what Tom wants us to do. Just wanted to go over what we need for a campfire. 10 branches. Yes, I know how to do it. I'll investigate the apple-like items growing in the trees. I suspect they're real apples. Alright, so we need 10 branches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I know we're gonna need apples? Yeah, but we're gonna play slow. We're gonna play like the game was intended. I'm not gonna get in a hurry. I'm gonna have fun with this new 20-acre layout method. It's already killing me. That Buck is way over here, and me and Faith are way over there. Just try to find our branches already on the ground. 7, 9. So just need one more. Alright. Our branches back to Tom. Yep, I found... Oh, lighten my load, why don't you? Work for the campsite? Or the campfire. Speaking of surviving on a desolated island, our next test is to round up something to snack on. I agree. I like to eat. While you were collecting branches, I was evaluating the fruit that seems to be abundant here. They look like apples, they smell like apples, they even taste like apples. In fact, they are 100% without a doubt genuine apples. So will you collect 6 of them for me? Is that a question, Tom? Now, I'm sure that you don't need much guidance here, but just in case. You see a tree growing apples, you can press A to shake it. Then just pick up the fruit. I'm sure you'll have plenty of apples for us in no time. Alright, so what did he say? 6. 6 apples. Which would be 2 trees. And I'm trying not to pick up all these weeds just yet. Because our pockets are itty bitty teeny tiny. Alright, Tom. I got your 6 apples. Well, I knew you were the right one for the job. Thank you once again. I'll go ahead and take those apples off your hands and get started on the preparations. Now, is that everything? Yes, I believe it is. Let's get started with the festivities. Woohoo, we've got a fire. Allow me to properly welcome you to your new island. I have participated in many ventures and endeavors over the years, but this may be the most exciting. Helping develop a thriving new community entirely from scratch will truly test my business acumen and perhaps my skills as an outdoorsman. Now, we may not have the kind of numbers that I originally envisioned, but that just means we'll have to rise to the challenge. That means we have to work harder. No doubt that hard work and perseverance will shape this deserted island into... I suppose we can't call this a deserted island anymore. What should we call it? He's got an idea. I sense a great opportunity. As the first residents of this island, we should be the ones to name it. I agree. In the spirit of democracy, we should put it to a vote. Majority rules, So take a little time, and when everyone is ready, I'll present your ideas. Alright, so this is the time when we reveal our island name. So I had a couple of ideas. I was thinking of naming it after a flower. What do you guys like to name your island after? Some people do a fruit, some people will do it after a villager. I'm kind of thinking of flowers. So which flower should we pick? Maybe a rose? Certainly. Or no, since the native flower is roses on this island, and my favorite flower is the sterling silver. It's a beautiful kind of light purplish gray, muted purple rose. It's thornless. It's really beautiful. So let's call this island Sterling. It's a little different. I don't know of any other islands that are called Sterling. Sterling. I think that's how you spell it. Sterling. Alright, is everyone ready? Let's try saying our ideas at the same time. Ready? Go. Sterling, Tommy Town, Bellevue. Well, splendid variety, yes, yes. Each one is a potential gem. Now for the voting. I'll say each name in order, and you can clap for the one you like the best. Carrie seems to have the enthusiasm and naming sensibilities. Let's start there. Of course. Sterling. Wow, that's an overwhelmingly positive response. Each and every one of you clapped. I suppose if everyone is in agreement, we should just go with Sterling. I agree. Splendid. Then from now on, this island will be known as Sterling. Well, Carrie, since you've proven yourself by naming Sterling, I'd like to reply on you. Oh, I'd like to rely on you for other critical decisions we'll need to make on this island. Yes, come to me. I am island representative of Sterling. A word or two. You can count on me. That is true in real life. That is true in the game. It's good to be reliable. Makes a good friend. It's been a big day, but it's gotten rather late, so let's have a toast. He doesn't mean bread, breakfast toast, but he means wishing well. So everyone have a beverage in hand. It's fresh juice made from apples. Yum. Our resident representative harvested on this very island. That would be me. Without further ado, a toast to Sterling and the happiness of its residents. Cheers! Woohoo! Alright, so now it's party time. Chill, listen to the fire. Do you see that scorpion? And I don't even have a net. I think I better go to bed. I'm scared. Tony, we're here to act as your support staff, but we've never lived on an uninhabited island either. I'm not sure how helpful will be. Oh, thanks a lot, Tommy. All right, let's talk to Tom. Tom, there's a scorpion over there. No, I'm not having a good time. I'm scared. I want to go to my tent. Maybe I'll just do that. Okay, give me a camping cot, something to sleep on. That's good. Can the scorpion get inside my tent? Got a few packages in there? Okay. Alright, does it have bug spray? Some Raid? I'm really scared, you guys. Oh my gosh. I gotta get to my tent before that scorpion gets to me. Phew! Don't want to die my first day. Alright, so which one of these is my cot? So we got a red, I think that's a red radio, a blue light, and we've got our cot. Let's see what our cot. Oh, we got a pink cot. That's cool. Got a pink cot, and there's our radio there. And then you put the light in the corner over here. I got an idea. Instead of putting the cot up against the edge, let's put it in the middle. We can have the light on one side and the radio on the other. If I had a box or something, I'd put those on that, but we're gonna go ahead and go to sleep. We are exhausted. It's been a big day. Rest my head for a little while. Getting sleepy. Gary, are you in there? Oh, I hope you haven't woken you abruptly. I do wish to discuss something with you. I'll be here when you're ready. Alright, on to the next stage. Hey, Tom. Oh, there you are. I hope you had a pleasant nap. Nap? It's morning. Are there any scorpions around here? Oh, yes, it's quite normal to be worn out after such a long trip. Speaking of which, I have a few more things you just might be useful. First, you need one of these. It's your very own Nook phone. I had these made especially for island residents. I want to make sure it's working right, so could you try turning it on? Sure, no problem. Say, Carrie, have you ever used a smartphone before? Tom, it's 2024. Yeah. Sure have. I don't think you can even buy one that isn't. Pretty close, anyway. Very good. Then this should be a breeze. These Nook phones are rather easy to operate. We simply remove most of the features. So an old lady phone, thanks a lot. There's also a very useful app. Normally this would not be free of charge, but as you're just getting started, consider it an extra bonus. It's kind of like when stores mark up the price and then they put it on sale at the regular price. It's called Island Life 101, and it is a message delivery service of sorts. Feel free to give it a try. Yes, please. Okay, I haven't really used it much, so we'll try to use that in this series. Perfect. Now you've got Island Life 101. You'll start getting messages once you're out and about doing things. Read them when they arrive. Oh, that's right. We get little messages when we're loading. Alright, that's enough about the app for now. I do have one more thing for you. My itemized bill? I thought you were doing me favors, Tom. So this includes everything: airfare, accommodations, a tent and a cot, labor. What labor? I ran around and got the sticks and the fruit. And my Nook phone. I never asked for this phone, Tom. 49,800 bells. Modest. Bells? Oh, ho, ho. Good one, Carrie. Wait, you're being serious. Yes, of course. I can't believe I didn't think of this. Well, bells are a currency that can be exchanged for goods and services here on Sterling. But there's still the problem that you don't actually have any. Yes, of course. Yeah, I'm broke. I'm homeless. Well, no need to worry. I was prepared for this exact type of situation. For the getaway package, you can pay your fees with miles instead of standard bells. Oh, you mean labor? I can call this extremely helpful service the Nook Mileage Program. Mileage? Well, it's quite extraordinary, if I do say so myself. With the Nook Mileage Program, you can earn miles by simply living your life here on Sterling. I dare say, the more you enjoy your island life, the more miles you can earn. So I need to be active. and you can use them to pay back your moving fees, and much more. So the bottom line is, you need 49,800 bells to pay your moving fees, but with this new service, would you believe it? It only comes out to 5,000 miles. That's all. I'll just go ahead and register you so you can pay in miles. That's so nice of you, Tom. Yes, yes. But there are more details available within your Nook phone. Just open the Nook Miles app. You'll see that you've earned some miles just for traveling to the island and joining the program. Cool. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to a few other matters. Just gotta go around and give everybody else their bill. But let me heartily congratulate you once again on your arrival. I'm so happy to have you as a resident of Sterling and a client of Nook Incorporated. Boy, I got a lot of jobs. I'm resident. I'm honorary resident. It's kind of like a mayor. I'm a client. I'm a laborer. From now on, time will match the flow of time in the real world. Do not touch the power button when you see the autosave indicator. You can also save and quit pressing the minus button. Okay, so got all this stuff. Let's check out our miles. We've been enrolled. Make the most out of island life. Oh my goodness, look, there's 0. Okay, let's claim these miles. You traveled a long way to move to our little island and you enrolled in the mileage program. So you earned your first miles. Get 500. Okay, it's a good start. Alright, and now we can pull up the map anytime. You can press the X to change the setting and choose whether to display the mini-map or during your day-to-day activities. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Not sure what that is. Oh my goodness, there's nothing here. Okay. So here's the map. Here's where everybody ended up. 2 have been assigned, and 1 resident is on hold until we can access her acre. I've got some mail. Congratulations on your big move. We hope you enjoy the new island life. To celebrate this fresh start, we'd like to give you a gift. But this is sure to come in handy. Okay, put that in our pockets. I just love seeing Tommy walking around. Okay, this is a DIY bench that I don't know how to do. I don't know how to learn it. So that will have to wait. So, let's talk to Faith. Yo, Carrie, I'm getting a real good vibe from the tent pot you picked for me. Thanks for the hams. We've got to look out for each other. If you need anything, don't be shy. Oh yeah, I was thinking about how to thank you. You came up with a recipe for a leaf umbrella? Another recipe. I don't know how to learn. Alright, so the first thing I thought when I got here was, now that's a lot of weeds. You're right, it is. It's kind of where I got the idea. It's a DIY project that uses weeds. If you've never done a DIY project before, you should ask Tom Nook to help you out. He does demos over at Resident Services. Alright, good to know. Holy cow, Buck already has a fishing pole? I can't catch anything. What happened to them giving me a hat? Did they give me a hat? Maybe that's only if they pick their spot? I think I got ripped out of a hat. Whatever. Tommy. It's great to see you. That campfire was a lot of fun. We're keeping resident services open at night, so feel free to stop by. No, because there are scorpions out trying to kill me. So we're going to call this video. I hope you are enjoying this new method of playing. I'd love to hear in the comments what you think. And I hope it inspires you. I hope you try this out too. And be sure and catch my next video. My next video is going to talk about what are challenges for this island. It's something that nobody else has ever done. I've never seen anyone do it. And I'm super excited. All the villagers are going to be involved. And it's going to be super fun. Alright, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thanks for hanging out.